Okay.
Encouraging all the entrepreneurs in Africa, do not think about your own country. Think about the whole Africa. Think about the whole world. If you only think about your own country, there's no difference between thinking your own country and your own village. The internet connects everywhere.
Yeah, I think Jack Ma is absolutely right. I think one of the challenges we have, and I'm on the record having said this, one of my first keynotes that ever went viral was called The Big Lie of Small Business. And it's this idea that in particular African people in the African continent have been taught that we should aspire to own these things called small businesses. And this is not to downplay or speak ill about small businesses. I think if you've got one, that's great. I, for many years, operated our business and it was a small business, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But I do think there's something wrong with the idea that small is all that we are capable of and small is all that we should aspire for. We definitely need to fight that first. And then second, as somebody who spends a lot of time in the rest of the continent, who's got businesses in other parts of the continent, who hires and employs people in many parts of the continent, I can tell you for free that the African continent is well and truly ready for a new generation of African entrepreneurs who can build businesses at scale to service the people of the continent. It's just a true story. And I think that the fintech wave that you're seeing is the first part of that wave, laying the financial architectural infrastructure that allows businesses to transact with consumers all over the continent without paying exorbitant fees for money to move from one part of the continent to the other. If you think about the Africa Free Trade Agreement, we talk about the movement of goods, but very seldom talk about the movement of money, the fact that it's expensive to remit money from one part of the continent to another, even one part of the world to another. So I absolutely agree, Jack. I think you're on the money. African entrepreneurs, especially this new generation of entrepreneurs, have a responsibility, a duty even, to build businesses that operate at scale across the continent, where they think about the demographic and psychographic of their customers, not just from a single perspective, but as the whole continent. And for those of you who are doing that, good luck.